Eh bien, bonjour à toutes et à tous, les amis, c'est Sias. On se retrouve aujourd'hui pour l'épisode 12, il me semble, de The First Descandant. Je me suis dit que j'allais commencer ici parce que je n'étais jamais trop venu dans ce coin-ci d'avion. Et je trouvais le coin assez sympa. Donc, on rappelle qu'il ne nous reste plus que 2 zones à faire dans ce jeu. Adios et la forteresse. On rappelle aussi qu'il fallait en fait détruire les cœurs de fer si on voulait avoir une chance de sauver l'humanité. Donc c'était Magister qu'on vient de poser. Et enfin, on avait vu dans le dernier épisode que Karel, notre ennemi depuis le début de la série, littéralement, celui qui a osé attaquer Bunny. Ouais, je sais, je suis toujours à fond avec ce personnage. Je suis désolé, Bunny, un des meilleurs persos à l'heure actuelle. Se préparer à attaquer. Là, c'est l'impression qu'il me donnait. On va aller faire la quête.
I was lost in thought.
Parce que là, en fait, j'ai regardé, j'ai un dilemme. Là, j'ai 2 quêtes à faire. Je pense que je vais déjà faire elle et après, je vais faire la seconde. C'est 2 quêtes principales. On va faire les 2.
Oh, did you call me?
Aujourd'hui, l'objectif, c'est de faire encore une nouvelle zone et on s'arrêtera là. Comme ça, il nous reste à peu près 2-3 épisodes.
I did wonder where all the manufactured Vulgus went,
Alors,
but I never expected them to be battle
parce que
ready this
les Vulgus ne
quickly.
peuvent pas rattaquer.
No matter how solid our defense line is at the White Knight Gulch, against a force that large, we won't be able to protect the Ironheart.
Et donc,
And because they've divided their forces, Albion is under threat as well.
alors, c'est ce
This
que tu veux me
is
dire?
why the Vulgus pulled their forces back from the White Knight Gulch.
Ah ouais, ils veulent rassembler leurs forces.
To make us lower our guard, and to lure us into the White Knight Gulch with the
Ah
Ironheart.
ouais, non, aussi.
We should head back to HQ. I'll take Dr. Han to the medical corps. Don't worry, I don't need any help. When I got him on his feet earlier, he wasn't heavy. He really is just like paper. I could probably carry him around.
Ouais,
He's
non,
so
mais lui,
light.
il est vraiment pas bien, lui. Hein.
Did you know that Eugen can't use his Arche abilities
Ah
on
ouais?
himself?
On va se répéter, c'est
He sacrifices so much for his teammates, and he can't even heal his own heart. I feel so bad for him.
Ouais.
But I know he'll be fine. He has you and me, after all. His partners in arms.
Trop les compagnons d'armes.
Don't worry about him. Let's head back. I'll see you soon. That's a promise.
Okay.
This is HQ. Again, all zones in Albion are on high alert. Any descendants who are operation ready should meet at HQ.
Ah non, on en a 2 différentes.
We also need descendants in the void zone.
Déjà, dans le néant.
Classification type, Pyromania.
C'est Roman.
This is a very stubborn colossus.
This is an important
Quelle mission, du coup?
operation, so listen carefully.
Ouais, elle est après l'autre.
Descendants,
L'autre
Corell's
est en
fleet
mouvement.
has begun
Très bien.
its approach.
On se prépare, on approche la fin du jeu, là.
The predicted attack targets are the White Knight Gulch, where the Ironheart is located, and
bien.
Albion. HQ's predictions of the numbers of remaining Vulgus forces have been completely inaccurate.
Pour ça, il suffit qu'ils aient plusieurs impôts
To mass
mercenaires.
produce that many troops
Comme ça,
so
on a trouvé au
quickly.
dernier épisode et c'était fini.
Corell lured us into a false sense of victory, then used that to bring the Ironheart into
Ouais,
the
on a été
Vulgus'
trop
orbit.
confiants. On s'est fait avoir.
Also, after the phenomenon of the light beams near the Hagios, the dimensional wall has been weakening at an alarming speed. The closure of the dimensional wall and this diametrically opposite phenomenon. This might be due to the inversion that Corell spoke of. We're already seeing the colossi being affected. Descendants, for now, please prepare for an
Ok,
intercept
donc on va faire le
battle.
combat d'interception. après on
According
fera
to
la seconde
Seneca's
quête.
report, the pyromaniac colossi are approaching Ingress. This truly is the worst case scenario. First Corell's fleet,
Moi,
and
je
now
pense
the
qu'il faut déjà que je
colossi.
m'occupe du colosse et après de la flotte de Karel. Hein. Franchement. Ah ouais. J'ai fait. Bon, en soit, tant pis. J'ai fait la mission. On va dire que ça passe. Oh, ils sont vraiment devenus durs les missions d'interception. Hein. En fait, je sais plus comment on leur monte dessus pour les défoncer. C'est ça le blême. Comme j'ai toujours pas monté les premiers épisodes, Alors... J'ai quasiment fini du coup cette quête-ci. En vrai, j'aimerais bien essayer de faire la seconde quête pour faire une zone.
Do you think that strategic planning is easy?
Ah, allez.
The intercept of the pyromaniac has been
Ah, ouais,
confirmed.
il est vachement intercepté.
Job well done, Descendant. However, given the current state of the dimensional wall, we do not know what Colossus will surface the next
À mon
time,
avis, il va
or
frapper
when.
très vite. Hein.
Humankind must choose whether to engage in an all-out pointless war against Corell's great army, or face equally immense colossi, which will appear as soon as the dimensional wall disappears.
Et en vrai, ce serait pas un jeu qui a une mauvaise fin.
Strategy, tactics, troop numbers. We're at an overwhelming disadvantage in all aspects.
C'est vraiment pas
If
impossible.
things continue like this, humanity really will.
Ah ouais.
We can't give up yet, Nell. We have one final option.
Alpha?
Alors.
Just get to the point. As all of you know, the situation we find ourselves in seems pretty dire.
Oui, je le sais.
Due to my lack of sound judgment, I fell for Corell's trap. The Ironheart, which I considered to be our only hope, turned out not to be the key to our salvation after all. If we had used the Ironheart in Albion as I stubbornly insisted, I dread to think what would have happened. This situation is one I created. I am solely to blame. Yes, I am the Descendant who was always defeated. That is likely why I was never able to link with the Guide. I should never have become commander. However, if there was someone who could heed the true calling of the Descendants,
je pense que je suis un loser, mais je vais quand même continuer.
Everything I have believed in up until now, and put my trust in them.
Oh non.
Everyone, I am ordering the destruction of the Ironheart.
Ça y est.
I will deal with the Magisters. I believe they wouldn't be able to survive without us anyway.
Et ouais, on va passer à l'attaque.
Descendants, you need to work with the Guide and carry out any and all necessary operations to destroy the Ironheart.
C'est quoi l'autre partie là, l'autre branche?
No need to wait for approval from HQ. Just make sure you are as victorious in this as you always are.
Allez.
I'm sure that you will be, as you always have been. I place my trust in you, Descendant.
Ok, on est parti.
Command. We must move quickly. We need to support the Descendants and stop the Vulgus at all costs.
Descendants, I have heard Alpha's message. I am sorry I'm unable to directly communicate with him. Come with me, Descendants. It is our turn now.
Allez, hop, on y va.
Descendants, we are close to achieving our true target. However, as Alpha said, the situation is dire. We must hurry. First, it would be wise to move the Ironheart in the White Knight Gulch to Albion.
Okay.
Albion has put in place defensive measures to counter Vulgus battleships. We should also be able to access the energy required to destroy the Ironheart.
Pas de soucis.
But we need an immense amount of arcade to detach an Ironheart which is linked to a prime hands. For this reason, most of the Descendants must be sent to aid the detachment. For you, however, I have a different request.
Okay.
Descendant, come with me to where the phenomenon known as the Pillar of Light occurred. When that Pillar of Light took effect, as well as the energy of the Ironheart, I felt a familiar kind of pain,
Ça te fait mal, on y va.
as if my skin was peeling and my flesh was melting. There must be an inverted Ironheart there. Corell would have connected it to a prime hands in order to collapse the dimensional wall.
Allez, on y va.
We must stop this before the dimensional wall is completely destroyed. We must retrieve the inverted Ironheart.
Les deux cœurs de fer qu'ils ont en leur possession.
If we fail to do so, even if the Ironheart is immediately moved to Albion, countless colossi will appear throughout Ingress. However, if we take back the inverted Ironheart, the destruction of the dimensional wall will be stopped, and Corell's advance will be delayed. I will deliver the mission to detach the Ironheart to the other Descendants. Please go now. To the place where the Pillar of Light
Allez,
was.
on va y aller.
I will meet you there, Descendant.
Go,
Guide,
go.
this is Jaber. I've been dispatched to the Hagios. I'm investigating
Amon.
intel that
Oh.
Amon, the general of the Legion of Immortality, was recently here.
Oui, Amon s'est tué ça après.
I don't think Amon appearing at this point in time is a coincidence. I'm sure it's related to this incident.
That is
Naive.
indeed unusual. I'll join you there, Jaber.
On est parti. Allez, hop, 5 secondes, on va.
It is as Lord Aemon said. The Descendants have arrived. Initiating extermination protocol. Destroy all traces of excavation. Activate all defense measures. To the entity who slays the Descendants, Lord Aemon will bestow a new body prosthetic and independent persona.
Excavation. They really are hiding something. The Volga signal from inside the cave was also very strong. Guide, can you identify anything of significance?
I am unable to detect any traces of the Ironheart or void energy from here. However, I am picking up a very familiar phase pulse. Definitely. Descendant, please look on the opposite side of the cave. Jaber confirmed there is heavy equipment and high-tech facilities there. The answers will be there.
Initiate section containment. Activate high-energy laser defense.
Oh, j'ai passé tout le temps en dessous.
Do you think that strategic planning is easy?
Alors.
Descendant, what's the status of the Hagios
Bah,
operation?
Bah, c'est normal, il y a
We
pas de
haven't received any
questions
comms.
juste
We
là-bas,
were getting
madame.
worried. What did you say? The recon squad's
Ouais.
communication was sent 48 hours ago? That doesn't make any sense. How have the Vulgus developed advanced tech warfare
Non, c'est pas
capabilities? Run the details by me again,
Ils l'ont
please.
pas la technologie, hein. Ils évoluent.
Alright, so Aemon was excavating a phase shift gate in the hidden ruins, and he discovered that the damaged device emitted quantum waves which acted as jamming signals. I see. I understand that he would have taken advantage of such an opportunity. It seems luck is not on our side. If we'd received this report sooner, we could have acted on the information. But at least we have some useful intel, even if it didn't reach us at the right time. If we can find the excavated phase shift gate, we'll still be able to achieve our goal. I'm more concerned with the operation at the White Knight Gulch. It's taking longer to detach the Ironheart than we expected. At this rate,
Aïe, aïe, aïe.
it may not be
On va se faire
completed by the
baiser.
time Corell's fleet arrives.
Il va tuer la zone et laisser un léger à terre sur les
We've
pollués,
already
ok.
had reports of Vulgus forces appearing near to the gulch. We're running out of time. I wish there was some way that we could turn things around.
Ça va être compliqué.
We'll just have to do the best we can on both fronts for now. Please continue
Je fais
with
ça
the
et après,
operation.
j'irai attaquer la forteresse.
Wait, are comms back up? Is this Jaber's received signal?
Blair, why are you in the Hagios?
It is you, turret boy. It's nice to hear your voice. Have you eaten? What would happen to me? Well, it's a long story. There was the Vulgus forward base and these weird cargo trucks. I ran into all sorts of things.
Prochaine zone, base
While all that was happening, comms were down and the guide was nowhere to be seen. There were a lot of enemies and that weird beam of light phenomenon. Everything was nuts.
The gist. Give me the gist. Vulgus base, cargo trucks. Actually, just send your current location. I should hear this in person.
Sounds good to me. I'll send you the coordinates. You send me updates on what's been going on at your end.
Yes, nouveau champ de bataille. Il me reste donc 2 après celui-là. Ouais. Il me reste 2.
Shift gate. Thank you, Descendant.
Alors,
Wait, There was a minor problem when I tried to activate the phase shift gate. Let's meet at the entrance to the Prime Hands ruins.
So, this isn't one of those situations where one of us has to remain outside to control the energy, is it? You're not disagreeing with me.
Merde. J'ai totalement fail un jump. Et pourquoi il s'agrippe jamais, moi, mon perso? Mon perso, il s'agrippe que quand j'ai pas besoin. Merde. Ok. Dernière mission, il est 2 heures. Il est 2 heures que je règle. Un peu plus. Bon, allez, on est parti. On va essayer de faire la meilleure performance.
This is Jaber.
Dis-moi.
Because you've hit the nail on the head.
Pardon, Emile.
As Eamon didn't open the gate through any normal means, I figured there'd probably be some lingering consequences.
J'ai fait quand même.
But the gate to access the ruins is more volatile than I anticipated. If we leave it operational, there'll be another quantum pulse explosion, like the one we saw at the abandoned gate of the cave. We have to temporarily stop the energy supply to the gate after the infiltration begins, and reactivate it once the infiltration team completes their operation. Considering the number of Vulgus headed this way, there's no way we can control and defend the gate with just one descendant.
Okay, et donc?
We need 2 or more descendants to stay here.
Pas de souci.
No time to waste. Jaber, you operate the gate. I'll cover you.
Pas de souci,
We'll hold this place down no matter what. Infiltration team, you guys go and retrieve the Ironheart. Does that work for everyone?
Blair, it won't be smooth sailing for you guys.
Ha! You think your job's gonna be any easier? Good luck, infiltration team. Guide, you hang in there too.
Merci.
I promise we'll return with the Ironheart, no matter what.
On fait tout pour récupérer le cœur de fer. Bon, du coup, on est parti pour une de nos dernières missions. Punaise, la défense impénétrable, c'est le truc que j'aime pas. Tant pis, on va faire avec.
Descendant, I have checked the map of the ruins sent to your receive. I will guide you to the Prime Hands.
C'est là-haut.
The map was created during an expedition from a few decades ago,
D'accord.
but it's still highly
Pas de
reliable.
soucis dans ce cas.
It seems our operation has been made possible through the sacrifices of
Et
these
ça fait plusieurs fois
descendants.
qu'il parle des premiers légataires.
Oh no. Eamon has stationed a large number of forces within the
Je me demandais
ruins.
si Amon lui-même il est pas.
The Vulgus commander who attacked Blair and the recon squad must be here as well. I recommend being prepared for sporadic battles. There are also likely to be a number of traps set up to prevent us from advancing. You from activating the power supply.
Master Eamon! The vermin are awakening the ruins! I think they're after the Ironheart! Please! We need reinforcements! Master Eamon!
Ah, Amon il vient pas les aider.
Strange. There's no response. Doesn't make sense. Master Eamon should be on Corell's ship. Keep requesting reinforcements.
Il est sur le vaisseau de Karel.
The electronic jamming signal installed by Jaber is blocking Vulgus communications. If we can keep this up, we have a chance of winning. This operation will work, provided there are no surprises with the inversion process.
Oh, ça passe. Et vous voyez ça par exemple, c'est le genre de passe qui manquait au jeu avant. Par exemple, le fait qu'on a un double grappin. Je pense avec le dimanche avec. Le sauvetage que je viens de faire là.
The partition is being kept in place so that the room system can respond to the thermal fatigue. If this temperature change was caused by the radiant heat generated by the inverted energy, When the level when the inverted energy reaches its peak exceeds even my imagination. Humans won't be able to withstand it even for 1 second. Descendant, can you hear what I'm saying?
Ouais. On va te suivre, je vais me faire à... Voilà, essayer de t'enlever. Pour une fois, je vais pas tenter de faire le fou à les fights.
Descendant, you must stop the operation. I didn't have enough information. Even if we set the inverse calculation of the radiant heat as low as possible, the human body cannot withstand inverted energy. Descendant.
Infiltration team, this is Jaber, requesting an update on the current state of the operation.
What are you gonna do with that intel? Wouldn't it be faster to just ask them when it'll be over? Damn, that hurts. Pass me some more rounds.
That's the last magazine. Use it sparingly.
Descendant, I heard the infiltration of the ruins was a success, and the inverted Ironheart has been retrieved. How's the operation going? Do you think we have a chance? Corell's ships are slowly appearing at the White Knight Gulch. Hopefully we'll hear some good news from the front. Any of them. Descendant, please respond.
Descendant.
Oui. J'essaie de me barrer un peu. Dans un endroit extrêmement classe.
I understand your intention now. I see you've decided to put your faith in hope. Seems not only did I lack information regarding the inversion process, I also did not know enough about humankind.
Un peu trop à une mort de personnage là.
I support your decision. I will never give up, Descendant.
On va faire ça, mais peut-être sur le moyen faire pas
So it has come to this. Increase the spectral laser output to max. Light up the Descendant.
Descendant, that laser device runs on an external battery. I will display the location of the battery's heat source on your receive. Destroy it.
Pour l'humanité. Ah! Bon, bah je ferai plus ça. Par contre, je vais pas intérêt à mourir parce que la mission elle est belle. C'est ça de tuer. Oh. Oh. Ok, on va faire le cœur de fer renversé, let's go. Ça y est, les amis, on y est. Je vais bientôt pouvoir, let's go, je pourrai arrêter la l'épisode. D'abord.
The inverted Ironheart is forcing the dimensional wall to open. If this occurs at all of the prime hands, the dimensional balance will collapse completely. The Ironheart must be contained. Watch out! Descendant!
C'est mon archéo qui m'a sauvé, je crois.
Wait. Your arcade is reacting to the inverted energy.
En bien ou en mal? Allez, vas-y, tu peux le faire. Je sais, tu peux le faire.
The energy is being sent somewhere.
C'est trop intéressant. Vas-y. Ah non.
Descendant, the Ironheart is being absorbed into your subconscious arcade space.
Allez, vas-y.
Take heart, Descendant. I am with you.
Allez.
The remaining energy is at 34%. The dimensional wall is stabilizing. Remaining energy at 21%.
En fait, nous pouvons pomper l'énergie inversée.
You're almost there.
Je peux pomper avec mon archéo. Bon, ça m'a épuisé, mais bon.
Remaining energy at 0%.
Ça d'ailleurs, on n'a jamais su comment l'épique il avait pas.
You've done it, Descendant. The Ironheart has been transported to the safest possible location. Into the subconscious space of your arcade, where I first met you.
Ok, à l'endroit de l'épisode 1. Ah ouais, ok. En fait, en gros, maintenant il est dans mon corps, dans mon esprit.
However, the Ironheart in your subconscious space can be removed only once.
Non? Comment?
If you attempt to embrace this Ironheart again, your arcade will be unable to endure it. This means we have only a single opportunity to convey and destroy the Ironheart.
En vrai, ça va, ça fait 2 cœurs de fer récupérés. Sur 3.
Do not worry, Descendant.
Je te fais confiance.
We will prevail.
Je m'inquiète pas, je te fais confiance. Je te fais confiance. Depuis le début, hein, quasiment, je lui fais confiance.
Rome, I have something to tell you.
J'arrive.
I have finally unlocked the secret behind the ancestors' inversion technology.
Tellement d'avoir cette dernière zone. Alors sachez juste que du coup, comme je vous l'ai dit, je ferai le commando limier en termes de quête. Et puis en fait, je pense que je regarderai aussi comment le 100% sur Steam parce que j'ai envie de le 100%. Sur ce, on est parti. Oh, ça veut dire que je vais jouer en off dans une nouvelle zone, enfin, dans le néant, avec les graphismes au max parce que je suis pas en train de rec. Ça c'est bien. Et puis accéder à la base de données liée à la version, elle n'est plus scellée. Très bien. La version était déjà perdue qui permettait d'inverser les... Oh, intéressant ça. Ok.
The inverted Ironheart was intended to be a core element as part of a process to reverse the laws of nature.
Ok.
Anti-particle weapons,
Destruction dimensionnelle.
multi-dimensional space-time connections.
Wow.
I see traces of countless unthinkable
Ah ouais, ok,
plans.
donc le c'est ultra pété.
According to the development logs, inversion was created by extremists
Vous
among
voulez
the
exploiter le
ancestors
cœur de fer.
who were obsessed
En
with
fait, le
using
cœur de
the
fer, il y en a
Ironheart.
3. Je crois pas qu'ils en parlent au
But
sein
it
du livre.
seems the Vulgus somehow obtained this inversion
Moi, sur cette
technology.
technologie, je pense qu'ils avaient un lien avec les anciens bien avant ma
The ancestors and the
création.
Vulgus were
Ma création, pardon.
connected in some way.
C'est ce que je me dis depuis le début. Il doit y avoir un lien entre Karel et
I
les
can
anciens.
find no records as to whether that
J'étais en conflit
relationship
aussi
was
de vraies
one
main dans la
conflict
main.
or cooperation. But there may have been no reason to
Après, je
include
pense
that
aussi
in my
que
files.
c'est pas Karel, c'est juste les vols de sang
As you know, I am not here to protect the Ironhearts. I am essentially a track and annihilate program designed to destroy them and everything about them. And through this recent research, I have become more certain of my role and my mission. Descendant, I have have acquired an algorithm to analyze inverted energy and have derived a way to destroy it.
Go.
My next step is to try and apply this to our current situation. Although we can only extract the inverted Ironheart from within RK-1s, theoretically, there may be a faster and more certain way to destroy it than the process we might use for regular Ironheart if we use the properties of antimatter. Wait. Descendant. A wave that I have never previously felt within the void is approaching. It seems a Colossus has been drawn to the inverted energy. I'm sure we'll hear from Albion soon.
Colossus closing in, moving towards the Hagios Prime hands at a rapid speed. Classification type, Swamp Walker, a deadly Great Walker mutation. Descendants in Albion, commence with the intercept battle.
Come on, Mr. Colossus expert. Hagios is Vulgus territory. Can't we just leave it to them?
I agree. Right now, we've got bigger things on our mind.
Entertaining those thoughts can be very dangerous, Jaber and Blair.
Je vais regarder combien de temps de record on est. Il y a 2h46 de record. Les amis, on va s'arrêter là. Donc, dans le prochain épisode, on aura... Alors, déjà moi, je vais me faire mon petit stuff, machin. Je vais équiper les meilleures armes qu'on aura à loot. Je vais faire le tri dans mon inventaire. Dans le prochain épisode, on se retrouvera pour aller faire le combat de Colosse et pour commencer la dernière zone. À mon avis, on est à 1 voire 2 épisodes de la fin. Ça m'étonnerait qu'on soit à 3. Et si on est à 3, ça ne me dérange pas non plus. Hein. Je veux dire, c'est quand même la fin de la première série multi-gaming qu'on est en train de parler. Donc de mon côté aussi, je vais peut-être monter un petit peu de niveau, de rendre maîtrise et tout. Logique, je veux dire, si jamais je fais des quêtes principales. Sur ce, les amis, n'hésitez pas à liker, commenter et vous abonner, ça fait toujours plaisir. On approche vraiment de la fin. On a eu plein d'annonces. On sait désormais, on a un nouveau cœur de fer en notre possession. D'ailleurs, il est dans notre archéo en nous. Sur ce, c'était Série. À la prochaine. Salut, salut. On se retrouve tout bientôt pour le prochain épisode.